How to all you Geminis. Welcome for your monthly horoscope for April 2019. And of course, this is a general reading, so this is not particularly tailor-made, but it can give you some clues there. What resonates, resonates. If it doesn't resonate, just skip it. And if you're really having a problem, or if you really are with some deep questions, it's better to ask for a personal reading. And of course you can, if you want that. See the link below. But let's get started with you Geminis. This is an important month for you, a very important month for you, as a lot is happening for the mutable signs, and you are one of the mutable signs, because there's so many planets in the mutable signs at the moment that it's your cup of tea. So Geminis are known for the fact that they are witty, that they are fast, that they are curious, that they kind of are interested in a lot of different things. And that's going to be a very lively month for you. So that's something that you're going to like. It's certainly your cup of tea when it comes to the energy. But it could be a bit life-changing there. Why? Because there's so much happening in the key areas of your life, which is your 10th house, which is work, the 1st house, which is you, and the 7th house, which is your relationship. So a lot of key areas of your life are activated here. The flavor of the month is a bit similar to last month. Last month we had your ruler Mercury going retrograde and doing all kinds of stuff with Neptune there, being a bit in the twilight zone, you know, it's a bit foggy, it's a bit misty. We have all those opportunities, but to create one of them is not that easy. It's still a bit like that, although there's more clarity already since your ruler went direct at the very end of the month of March. But still, there is some caution there to take when it comes to especially your actions, because Mars is going to be for the whole month in your sign. Hooray for those of you who are saying, I'm fed up with the fact that people see me as a doormat, or people are not respecting me anymore. Then Mars in your 1st house is so welcome, because you can say now better and easier, especially when you're someone who has a difficulty with saying no to people. It will be easy for you to do that. So make the most out of it when you feel that you have to do that. Because Mars in the 1st house is about redrawing the lines with other people, with one-to-one people, people that are significant in your life, people that are your partner, your business partner, the people that you consult even, you know, a therapist or a doctor or a dentist or whatever. You know, it's time now where you can, when you find yourself that there was an imbalance in the relationship, that you can refine your balance again by showing who you are. That's Mars in your 1st house. So Mars in your 1st house will certainly make you more active. It's a good time, for instance, if you say like, I haven't been working out for such a long time, start it now. Start it at the beginning already of the month of April, because you've got the energy to start up and even to continue, because Mars is going to be there for the whole month. So a good time to start a new exercise regime or whatever it is. A good time to redraw the lines with other people if you think like they have crossed the line. Very good time for that. Not so good time when you are already some sort of a assertive type of person. If you're nodding now, if you say, yeah, I'm quite assertive already, I mean, I don't need an assertive course to assert myself more. If you're that type of personality, then you have to watch out a little bit that you're not coming across a bit too strong, okay? So because there's other people too, and other people too have longings and desires and habits and whatever. So be aware that you're a bit stronger now. So Mars is with you. You're a bit stronger now this month. And not that you weren't before, but stronger. And use that energy in a good way, especially around the end of the month. Be careful what you're gonna do. Why? Because at the end of the month and the beginning of next month, There is Mars connecting with Neptune, connecting with Jupiter in a bit of a hard opposition and a square, which shows that the tendency to go overboard will be easier for you. You're going to be a bit more prone to overreact, to overdo it. This is not bad for someone who is a bit lazy. For if you're nodding now and if you're saying, yeah, I'm a bit lazy, I don't have the energy to do it, this is fantastic for you. Grab that energy and do what you have been postponing for a long time. So this is all about Mars in your first house, of course, which is an important transit. It only happens once every 2 years, so take the most out of it. Again, when you are someone who's already a go-getter and who's already someone who makes things happen, be a bit gentle and be aware that you're not going to get frustrated when things are not going that fast. You know, have some patience with other people and understanding that they cannot maybe catch up with your tempo. Okay, so but all in all, very good time to do things. Again, if you're starting up new things, let know your intention to other people when other people are involved. So when you're doing something, which is Mars, say before you're doing it and when other people are involved with your actions, especially the people that are close to you, especially when it relates to your work, because you've got all that fogginess happening in the area of work with Neptune there and Mercury that went there, and now also with Venus there. Be aware that you're very clear towards others what you're gonna do, and you can't go wrong if you do that. Why? Because there's a tendency that other people misunderstand you in your actions, that they're not getting it, or the other way around, that you are misunderstanding other people, especially related to work. When you are single, or I always say when you are single, but this can happen when you're not single, of course. I mean, this is reality. Venus with Neptune together in your 10th house, you could fall in love or have a crush on your boss, or, you know, whether you're male or female, just someone in authority could be very gentle with you, or could be even a bit, because it's with Neptune. Watch out that you only want to see what you want to see. Watch out that you're having the feet on the ground, because someone could be out there trying to seduce you. Of course, if you want that, there's nothing wrong with that. But be aware that you're not idealizing someone too much, because when we do that, we get disappointed, because people are a summation of the good, the bad, and the ugly. So watch out for that. And if there is some romance going on with someone in authority, be aware of the fact that it could be just a possibility that you are seeing and that nothing happens out of it, especially around the 10th of the month, which is great. Just enjoy maybe the more attention that you're getting or whatever. But if you're really serious about this person, wait out a little bit until the end of the month, and even next month, till all this Neptunian energy is over, so you see it a bit more clear. Because and see the consequences of all that, you know, the consequences of if you would act towards a relationship with someone at work, what the consequences are, and be realistic about that, and then you're fine. On another level, Jupiter is going backwards in your 7th house, so that could mean that your lover, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your business partner is actually reassessing something. So it could mean that they are pondering and thinking about their future, or trying to change, or taking a step back, not in a negative way, but just taking a step back. And if you have met someone new with Jupiter in your 7th house, and now Jupiter goes back, all the new involvements, all the new experiences, you can rest now a little bit and take them in and try to experience them all over again in your mind, so to speak. to know what's really going on, which is a great energy to have. So all in all, it's not a bad month at all. If you want to do certain things, be aware of what your character is and to adjust that. And but it's quite an important month there. And the most important thing is your intention. Show your intention. And when there is some desire there at the work office, just be sure that you're realistic, okay? Having said that, thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye-bye.